Hey all, and welcome back to Remind. If you thought you missed something, don't worry, you did not. The game just unceremoniously dumps you back here after Terranaut's hissy fit. Mostly because, you know, cinematic excellence be damned, we have to make sure the timeline is intact, and obviously at this point, Sora was taking on the organization with the others and so on.
Yeah, just gotta cram it in there just to make sure. I mean, again, it's trying to fit in and reuse what it can, so
I feel this is like a problem, just trying to smush new story into old story rather than the story being bad per se, because this stuff has to happen, and it's a long period of time if you chose to skip it. Granted, there is some new stuff in here, like you get to play as Riku at one point, Sora and Mickey have like a new co-op attack and so on, but I feel like you could have easily condensed this a little bit.
yeah, probably. Now, I'm trying to recall exactly how Remind does present its content. Is this like a separate scenario you have to pick, or are you doing this through the main game and then the DLC parts just kind of happen, you know, when you have that?
This is selectable from the main menu. You need a new game file to do it, new game plus, I believe. And, yeah, that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, if this were part of the main campaign, you would have to have a save already prepared before the Keyblade Graveyard. So I can see why they did it like this. It's a side story anyway. It does lend itself to contrivances a bit more than maybe it should do, though.
Okay, because I was fixing to say, I guess it just uses the data you already have, since you are replaying some of these boss fights. It just uses what you have at the time, which does make sense. No, I agree.
Little lovely bit of Lord of the Castle here. I don't think it's remixed for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's been a while since we talked about this in the main playthrough, but this sounds like it came straight out of RE Chain of Memories.
Yeah, I kind of have to dig back into my memory banks just to recall what exactly was going on at this point. I remember being thrown off by the word skein. I was like, what the fuck is a skein? And you're like, they're migrating. And I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah, that's exactly what a skein is. Marluxia, really, you should get back into Unchained Key. You're not needed here.
I always imagine that, you know, I was watching some Grand Blue Fantasy, and there's a character in that game that also uses a scythe. I think at the time when they made those, they were common weapons for peasants because, you know, they were available when, you know, reaping wheat and things like that, but they always seemed a little unwieldy to me.
Alright, here's a new attack. I don't mean to disdain or move past your love for size, but we need to look at Sora and Mickey bouncing about like fools.
I kind of missed it back there. You can't actually choose to play Mickey here, can you?
No, you cannot.
Huh, that doesn't make sense. You can do it with the other fights.
Well, maybe some more characters should have been added to this, because it is a fairly short campaign. I know most of the effort probably went into optimizing the super bosses, but it is what it is.
I still don't understand why he only buffs Lexard and not the other two. Does he not have enough power for that?
Maybe he's just playing fair. Also, buffed Luxord, gotta get used to that, I guess, is less powerful here than he is in his Kingdom Hearts 2 fight. Maybe he's just trying to like change up the game for some reason.
We've installed patch notes for this recent DLC. Luxord has lost some of his abilities to make him balanced yet enjoyable.
Also, K-Rool has a mega counter now, don't ask.
I don't know if they buffed this counter. I know he did get some buffs in like the last major patch.
Can you imagine if just look, you swap out Luxor's model, it's just K-Rool, like nothing else changes, it's the same voice and everything.
Well, I know with some of these games, I'm not super familiar with all of the, you know, like ability to grab models from the game and kind of like mod them into shit, because let me tell you something, when they get Aqua's model, man, they're gonna use that, what's that software they use for Team Fortress 2 videos and shit like that? They're just gonna go nuts with that.
That's Source Filmmaker, I believe.
That's the one, yeah. So, I know with like Wii U and Switch, they've been able to grab those models a little more easily, but PS4, not so much.
Okay. I'm here somewhere, Sora. Pick the right card and there I'll be. Pick the wrong one and Raigeki.
Yeah, no, I'm fixing to say, he's got like trap cards all set up.
Oh, I play Manny to Bug face up. Are you fucking stupid, Luxord? What happened between games?
You know, it's funny, I saw, like, the screenshot for that. That was, like, Zane, and, like, his whole arc was that he kind of sucked a little as a professional duelist, and he becomes a whiny fucking edgelord. I'm like, I can't even take you seriously anymore, my dude.
Well, that's kind of the point, isn't it, for these, like, loser characters? Does he have, like, a moment where he becomes more aware of what he's doing?
I don't think he ever does. He just becomes this edge guy, and I'm like, okay. It's just...
It's a little bit awkward to just have Larxene and Marluxia just bop around at this point where you're trying to find the right card and whatnot. It's like, I'm trying to play carnival games for the Wii here, do you mind?
Meanwhile, like, Luxor's just chilling card going, alright, hope he doesn't come over this way and finds me. It's a little awkward.
I wonder if I told Sora, says my nobody of yore, if this was Blackjack, he would actually try to play the game properly.
Yeah, it turns out they were just Uno cards this whole time.
Yes.
Flip around the wrong one. I skip your turn, Sora.
Open Kingdom Hearts or pick up 13.
Did they ever, you may have mentioned this at one point, did they ever establish how, a nobody kind of got their chosen weapon, per se? Was it just like a modification of any weapons they used to have, or anything like that?
Much like Fusions and Steven Universe, whatever seems cool at the time, really.
Yeah, sure, whatever matters, I guess. I guess, you know, maybe Luxord was a gambler, and then they're looking for a weapon to give him. Just use the cards. Fuck it. Although, I think Dice would be cool. It'd be like that guy in Yu Yu Hakusho that shot them like bullets. That'd be neat.
Someday.
Thank you for not saying Duke Devlin, I appreciate that. He does turn you into a die.
That's true, you're right. He does, that was one of his abilities in Kingdom Hearts 2, so I don't know.
I will say, his super fight in Limit Cut is basically a buffed version of the Kingdom Hearts 2 one.
That is horrifying. I've seen bits of that. I'm like, no, I ain't doing that again.
Oh, I had to go watch Chris Lloyd hamming it up in fucking his Limit Cut Master Fight. It's like, destiny is never left to chance. Fall!
Yeah, I can't wait till they make another scenario where we find out what Mickey was doing while he was trapped inside of a playing card.
Oh god, perfect for Chain of Memories 2, actually.
That would be nightmarish. I don't know if they should do another Chain of Memories. They would really have to kind of renovate the card system they were using. I always thought the game would work better turn-based, so why not?
Well, I mean, that Dark Road thing is using cards.
Oh, that's true. I guess I don't know how popular that game is going to be. Maybe it will be. I just don't see the point of it. But, you know, man, I don't see the point of a lot of things.
Oh, well, you're getting better in that regard, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, lots of practice, good sir.
Indeed, indeed. Anything left to note about these two, I guess?
Not really. I've kind of said my piece about Larxene and Marluxia. I'm sure they're going to have a fascinating backstory when Kingdom Hearts 400 comes out.
Just the idea of, like, a clone of me down the line, because it's obviously going to be a clone, not a fucking genetic descendant, are you high? Is playing Kingdom Hearts like 399 and waiting for the sequel.
It's going to be like Entom 000100011100101, just like binary.
64 358/2.
No, it's going to be so bad they're going to have to put your number after hexadecimal. 64XD something.
So yeah, all these cutscenes are, for the most part, unchanged, apart from one. Has your feelings changed at all on how they presented this? What was in the cutscenes?
Not really. I mean, it had some good moments, like I said before, but it otherwise hasn't really changed if they're just presenting the same thing again here.
My heart is remembering how to feel.
I remember I had a sister once who was murdered. Oh no! They just dies of heartbreak.
I remember. I liked potato chips a little too much, and that got my cholesterol going. Maybe that's why I died, so I'd be immortal. Okay.
Imagine if he wakes up and he's just literally blue from Foster's. Same voice actor, that's the joke.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, her, I guess.
It's time for you to go.
It's time to have Wendy's, motherfucker.
I have not had Wendy's in a long time, probably because the Wendy's near me closed. Stayed closed for many years, and then eventually became a really skivvy fish game arcade, but that's been closed down now as well.
You have an interesting area where you live in, mate.
You mean it's a fucking ghetto, Tom? That's what it is.
Oh, it's not quite Radiant Garden, it's more of a hollow bastion.
I don't know, Hollow Bastion has some class. I'm talking about a hole in the ground. You don't have a funny world name for that, do you?
Yeah, Hollow Bastion was classy. It didn't really have kind of like, okay, granted there were pieces of it that were missing, and there was like, you know, you could fall into darkness or some shit, but it still looked nice on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna live in a hole, it has to be a nice looking hole, and Hollow Bastion might be one of the nicer holes I've ever looked at, because it had the waterfalls, you know, it was stylized, you know, it was damaged, but, you know, you would be fun showing off your family to it.
Now again, Loxy's nobody was pals with Marluxia's somebody.
Are you kidding?
Well, both somebodies were friends, I should say. And I imagine they went into the Orc to try and find Marluxia's sister, and that's why they tried to claw their way up. And this line is so tactless from Sora.
I didn't ask you for your garbage opinion.
It's fine, you're gonna come back.
I lost to a bunch of losers like you.
Yes, we know.
Why do you have antenna, by the way?
I don't
Could be
know.
worse.
Because she's lightning type,
Become
and
that
that just...
user's
She looks
husband?
the same when she was a somebody, by the way, just younger.
Because Japanese, that's why.
Basically.
Why help him?
Back in her.
I was really just along for the
I like how
ride.
she doesn't even tell Sora, because I don't think Nomura had come up with that part yet.
No, Nomura writes a few games in advance, it's fine.
My secret.
Okay, well, I'll find it out in the appendices then.
Yeah, I'll just hit the wiki like everybody else is at this point.
And now, more.
Just
Alright,
more.
I'll go after Xemnas.
More of this.
You go find the
Yep,
others.
sure is.
I have a feeling we did this already.
Correct, Michael. I will proceed with the mission. Let's go.
I'm trying to remember that one. What was that? The spinner that you got in? Was it Breath of the Wild? No, it was Twilight Princess.
Yeah, the
because this
spinner.
area. Yeah, this area reminds me of that dungeon where you got that from.
The Arbiter's Ground, yeah.
Yeah. I watched like a speedrun of Twilight Princess a long time ago. I like watching speedruns, so that's where I remember it from. But he killed him like really quickly in that one.
Fascinating tale, by the way. I watched a thing and he did a thing.
Yeah, I know. Just watching my stupid children fight. I think I made that joke last time, but it's basically the same.
Well, we're going through the same shit, so I think you're valid in doing the same commentary.
That's true. I mean, they didn't try. Why the fuck should I?
Hey, come on now. Behave. Heh, etc.
To say, I still always wonder why, you know, the custom evil outfit is something that looks like muscles without skin, but it has a sash as well, so.
Vanitas, mostly.
Leave it to me.
Okay, now we can actually finally choose who we get to play as here, which is good, because I know lots of people, again, and me included, you know, we're like, you know, we want an option to play as Riku and have a little fun for a bit, so it's good that they included that.
I apologise that I didn't really get a very good take of playing as Riku, but I was kind of like taken aback, like, oh, I gotta learn a new character, because Riku does not play the same as Sora. I don't even think he has, like, air step or anything.
Yeah, air step, I think that's Devil May Cry.
Alright, ickiness has been implanted on the sides of the arena, good.
Now you're gonna stay here and play nice.
Wait!
No. Daddy has to go watch TV.
He doesn't really need air step when he can just straight up fly towards his enemies, though.
Yeah, true.
Although, no, I really wish instead of flying, Riku would just ride that Keyblade up to Ansem, because it's flat and be like a great like hoverboard.
So, are we keeping Zigbar's identity a secret at this point, or do you mind talking about it?
If you want to talk about it, that's fine. I mean, they're doing the same shit over and over, so we gotta fill it somehow.
Okay, this is the Master and Master's apprentice, Lushu. He basically kept, like, changing bodies over the course of millennia, eons, however long you want to describe it as, and now he's Zigbar.
Oh, so he's like a Time Lord, he keeps regenerating.
Less regenerating, more... I'm trying to think of a fictional character who kept stealing bodies, and the only one that comes to mind, funnily enough, is Xehanort.
That's true. I'm trying to think as well. Something that keeps... up his bodies to a new one. Ah, it just keeps pulling up anime I don't want to talk about. Oh well, I'm sure somebody will mention one.
I could teleport away at any time, but really, I deserve this.
So, based on, I guess, you know, as we're going through this, we'll obviously play different characters. Just kind of now, what would you say was probably the most fun alternate character to play as?
Were I more prepared, Riku would probably be near the top, but probably Aqua, because she has really high level magic and whatnot.
That's true. I mean, like, from what I saw, you know, it's strange that, you know, her and Riku were playable during the main game for a little bit, but the others weren't, which is interesting. But yeah, no, she does have kind of fun abilities, and she's mobile too, which I appreciate since I typically favor defensive play. But Riku does look fun. I have seen a few others. I'd have to watch them again here as we do this to kind of see what else they can do. But Riku seems to me the most popular.
I really should have done better in this fight, but, you know, things to do, things to record. I'd already redone the Dark Inferno X fight and whatnot, and this is just a random fight overall.
Did we already make a joke that this should be called Kingdom Hearts Retake? Because I really think it should be called Kingdom Hearts Retake.
Well, if we did, that was then, this is now. New mic, new me.
That's true. I mean, he has a new mic. I've literally been using this one for years. That's why the audio quality is not great. And since I'm kind of, you know, mostly out of the group, I don't really see the point in investing in a new one. So we gotta make do. Unless you guys want to buy one for me, in which case, sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you part of the fabled HellfireComms group?
You know, those tales were legends, Tom, of a mythical commentary group that talked over terrible video games, but those have been lost to the sands of time.
The super best friends, I miss them well.
The legends speak well of those.
I am worthy.
Are you, though? Well, yes, because Luciu has a Keyblade, or did have a Keyblade.
I don't know why he switched out for guns, though. I guess that's just a thing.
He's playing the long game, he's keeping an eye on that Keyblade that the Master of Masters kept passing down and whatnot.
You know, even then, I think he should still stick with the gun strategy. It's pretty useful.
Also, you could just throw it at them if you want a ranged weapon beyond bullets.
You could, or you can use it like a gun, because you saw Riku back there, he was shooting his dark fireballs like a gun. So, I just had this sudden image of a bunch of people lined up, and instead of rifles, it's like war, but instead of rifles, they're all holding keyblades like guns, and they're going pew pew at each other.
Oh god, just replace everyone in the intro of Saving Private Ryan, and just call it Saving Private Riku.
It's okay, there's like one of those stunt pillows down there.
Behind the scenes of Kingdom Hearts, Riku's getting ready for a take, he's just having a coffee. Larxene refuses to come out of a trailer because they dyed her hair purple instead of blonde.
I'm unstoppable.
Also Dark Riku, he is unstoppable, but he has only 5 health bars, looks like, so I don't imagine this will be long.
He's about a smidge away from becoming Dan Southworth at times in terms of his quotes and whatnot.
Well, you may as well go all in, because, I mean, if you're going to emulate anybody like this, Virgil would be a good thing to do.
You plan to pick up Devil May Cry 3 Switch Edition?
I don't know. I mean, I played the original back on PS2, I played the special edition of that a while ago. I mean, and then, you know, I played 5. 5 was decent, but it's not, like, I don't typically play games over and over and over again, which that game kind of wants you to do to get, you know, the best ranks. So I really don't see the point in doing 3. Again, I'm kind of done, so maybe we'll see. If I get it cheap, possibly.
He likes things cheap, does RTHD.
I get extremely reluctant when I want to buy a book or a game, but it's over $10. I'm like, I don't know. Like Humble Bundle has like a bunch of like, and this is what Humble Bundle will always do. They'll give you like a bunch of stuff you can get, but the good shit is near the end, so you have to pay the most money. And the one at the end of this bundle will Slay the Spire. Pay $10 or more to unlock. I don't know.
I'm good.
Also, it wasn't on Switch, and I actually kind of want it on Switch, so.
Yeah, it's Switch or pretty much nothing for me. Except if I'm doing quick looks and whatnot, then PS4's fine.
No, you beat Ansem and you're still here. This guy is me.
He's ticklish, that's how I know.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
My tickle spot!
Ah, my heart, the one tickle spot no one should ever have known about.
Whoa, man, you gotta grade this Mortal Kombat shit out on YouTube, otherwise they demonetize you.
Oh, he was wearing an organization suit because of fucking course he was.
Going to take a nap now. No, that's what he sleeps in.
Replica.
Like, he gets his little pajamas on,
Soon-to-be
but it's just an
empty
organization coat.
Oh, it's like a little caterpillar
I've been
sleeping
waiting
bag.
for
That's
a
cute.
chance like
Yeah,
this.
kinda. I wonder if do they actually sell or make actual organization coats? I mean, I guess if cosplayers have them, maybe they make them on their own or something like that.
Yes, but they're not cheap. They're about 300 per, I believe.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's high quality materials, then yeah, you kind of expect that.
Well, I mean, you pay extra when it protects you from the darkness.
What are you
That's true.
doing?
I mean, I've seen cheaper darkness protection coats at Walmart, and I tried those for a while, but they kind of break
The
down
world
after a
already
while.
has you.
So I mean, you always got to keep replacing it.
There's
It's
someone
kind
else
of a
who needs
pain.
the replica
Last time I
more.
went in there, I said, hey, can you help me,
You know
like,
who I
protect from
mean.
the darkness? They just gave me a gun. I didn't think that was very politically correct, personally.
But you know, it's actually pretty helpful.
saved
And
me.
oh yeah, and then there were those glasses that they have at Walmart that also help protect against the darkness. It's called Battle Vision, and that's not a joke. I have literally seen glasses they sell at Walmart called Battle Vision, which is the best name for sunglasses ever.
I feel my soul ebbing away, much like old Riku here. Riku Repliku, if you will. Goodbye, I'm gone, see you. That'd be really weird if I just, like, on my deathbed, just dissolved into light and darkness.
I don't know, that seems normal at this point.
Well, that's what the coronavirus does. They don't tell you about it, but it do.
Now I'm gonna be on my deathbed. Alright, I'm about to die. Wait, funerals are how much? Peace out, dissolve.
The pure spite and frugalness of THD was such that he could not be placed in a coffin. He burned himself alive there.
And then on the wind, if you're listening in here, fuck you, I ain't spending that much.
That's how much?
For nominee?
I'll wait for a sale.
Oh, wait for us.
We can help him out.
Don't die yet.
But
I'm
first-
waiting for a sale.
I know.
Oh, we have fun.
I'm going after Ansem.
Look at you, how fucking tiny are you,
Okay.
Sora?
I'll go help
He is
the
pretty
others.
small, all things considered.
Well, either that or Riku's a freak. Okay, this is no. Pay attention.
Okay.
I'll be back. After all of this is over.
Hey!
Huh?
I thought you'd be gone by now.
You're the organization.
Everyone wears black
Oh,
coats, that means
chill
they're in the
out.
organization.
I'm not here to fight,
That's
I
profile.
promise.
That's profiling Riku is what that is.
Name's Demix. It's a long story.
Yeah, Riku never met
but I'm
Demix,
sorta
did
on
he?
your side.
No, he did not. He has not experienced Demix time.
Thank God.
See? All the cool kids have one, right? Zex, Yenzo got me this.
You can tell that it's like a
Enough
new
proof for
cutscene
you?
because the audio is really smoothly recorded.
Why are you here?
Yeah, the problem is with this version of the
On our
phone,
top
it's using an
secret
older
mission.
version of
Apparently,
Mickey
they're
OS.
looking to find themselves
I
another
jailbreaked
replica.
it so I can play Union
I
Cross.
heard a rumor that I could maybe find one here from Zex, Yenzo.
Sex
I've
Ienzo.
just been
Sexy
killing time.
Ienzo.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Nope. But we're gonna do it
Don't
anyway.
worry about it.
They just told me to
Not
bring
to
a body,
brag,
and
but
that's what I'm
I've done
doing.
this before.
I handle a lot of bodies in my line of work.
That's not just an empty vessel. It's filled with important memories. Promise me, you'll be careful with it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The minute I'm off screen, I'm gonna pretend to pile drive it like I'm super strong.
I'm gonna snowboard it down the steps of Radiant Garden.
I don't have a keyblade, so I have to do it that way.
Demix time.
Had to throw that in. The kids loved it last time.
Kids love Demix time. That's why he's so popular on YouTube Kids, because you can't comment on his videos.
Oh, Jesus.
Going down.
The idea of a Demix video with the comments turned off. God damn. So yeah, he's already brought a replica for Roxas, and I guess this one is for Namino. So there you go.
That explains everything.
Next up, we got a bit more of this, so we do, so keep paying attention, because it's the same as usual, but different.
That's an interesting... It's the same as usual, but different. That just strikes me as a really odd way to describe it.
Well, that's Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell. It's the same as usual, but it's different.
That's true.
We have been waiting... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. We've been waiting for 10 years.
Terra!
No.
Look
For the last fucking
That's
time,
not
Ventus
Terra.
is not Terra.
Maybe not, but I'm still going to keep calling his name.
Can you not do
We
that?
have to light his way home.
Why aren't you using your armor, by the way?
Ben.
It's very clearly there.
Hey guys,
Why don't they use
feeling
their
a
armor
little
in this
left out
fight?
here.
Oh.
Vanitas,
Oh yeah, Vanitas, I guess.
you're
Fuck it,
coming
whatever.
home too.
Sorry, we don't have Sully to yeet you.
Huh? But my home is in you.
That's hot.
You know what'll
Don't you
happen,
dare.
right?
This
I'll just
dialogue
disappear
recorded for
inside of you
Remind
forever.
sounds more like Vanitas
Don't
in
you
Birth
have
by
any
Sleep
love
than
at
it
all
does
for your
Vanitas
own
in Kingdom
brother?
Hearts 3. Because
We're not brothers.
Vanitas in KH3 is a bit
We're
more
the same.
hammy, as it were.
That's true. I mean, I can... There is a difference, but I can tell it here.
You believe that? Then you really are naive. Huh?
Do I need to break out a dictionary?
This may shock you, but we're not the same.
That
like
Keyblade
you
has an
think.
eye. That's how you know it's evil. It's
I
like
was
Soul
just
Calibur.
hidden deep inside of you for a really long time.
Say as Xehanort's like,
All
should
Xehanort
I go?
did
I mean,
Was
you're having
hear
a...
me right
No, it's
out.
okay. I'll take the woman.
Go back to where
Yes,
you came
Ventus,
from.
come here.
Make me.
I like that. Make me, he says. Haha, funny.
If it's darkness you're looking for, Ventus, then I have more than enough to go around.
I'm overflowing.
How many calories is it?
Stop! Quit using our friend for your games!
A Keyblade Master wielding your key in anger? Shameful.
Wasn't Birth by Sleep enough of a rip-off of Star Wars?
We have unfinished business.
With your
I
junk?
fell into darkness. And for 10 years I wandered through the dark realm. Now, I'm finally here.
Here is not a great place to be after
And I
all
want
that, trust
only
me.
one
I
thing.
mean, you think they could throw up
With
some
all my
drapes
heart.
in this Keyblade graveyard? It's disgraceful, really.
Xehanort. I'm casting you out of Terra forever!
Alright, here we go. Time to play as Aqua.
Lasers usually help. I know we're trying to expel the darkness, but see, again, they're just using them as guns a lot of the time, so you may as well just go pew pew.
Well, they're not really swords because they don't cut. It's more of a bludgeon, really.
True. I mean, you know, that reminds me, I saw like a picture of where, you know, somebody was complaining about all the anime sword wielders in Smash, and then they were kind of mocking people who want sword. I'm like, well, first off, it's a club. Secondly, Travis Touchdown would be interesting. And third, Dante can do way more. I don't know.
Yeah, buddy.
It's over.
Yeah, it is over. No, it was too styling. That's why they had to cut it, you know.
Sorry, the 2 minutes ran out and Karima was like, sorry. Gotta skate again. Oh, Ventus, you silly sausage. You have a backwards Keyblade.
It's also like, looks like what happens when you take a normal Keyblade and just bust it up with another Keyblade.
Aqua, Ven.
I didn't expect to do all this running today, but here we are.
Yep, getting in my 5,000 steps. And now most of them are going to be upside your head, so let's do this.
I will end this here and now.
No, you can't play as Ventus. Don't know why.
Yeah, that is a little bit weird. I guess because he wasn't already playable in the main game.
Yeah. I guess you just gotta, again, reuse what you can. I mean, you know, I'm trying to say stuff here, but we are treading over a lot of similar ground. So.
No, that's perfectly fair, mate, because, like, this is the weakest part of the DLC. Like, the last couple of hours is where it starts to get more original and honestly pretty darn good, but here it's literally just the same thing with a different character. Yeah, I'm spinning. I don't care naught for your stands. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know about the hitbox on that, so...
Then, now!
So here I am. Something something all the time. Something something Superman.
So, it's funny I mentioned earlier about Riku surfing on his Keyblade, and I had no idea Ventus was doing that now, all the time.
Yeah. Oh, this section has always been a bit of a struggle for me. Really, you should just pirouette around, somersault and whatnot.
This is pretty cool, though. He's just kind of hanging back and letting his stand do a lot of the work in this closed area. It's a good-looking attack.
Ah, that was a good finish there. Ew, he was full of blackcurrant.
Yeah, I'm fixing to say, I'm like, no, I spilled it!
Behold, the dangers of shopping for materials at Hot Topic.
And them cheap Walmart helmets, you know?
Oh, it's me! But better?
Your face.
It's handsome.
I'm the piece of Ventus that was taken away.
Now we have to go back to him rasping all the time.
Yeah, you see, like, the difference between recording. Like, I'd like Vanitas' take in Cage 3, but it's undeniably different from Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, I kind of prefer his Birth by Sleep performance a little better. It reminds me of when, you know, when they did Dragon Ball Fighters. Goku Black he's British-ish for some reason. Then, like, for a few characters, he briefly goes back to the original rough tone he used, where he's like all gravelly and shit. And then recently, with more recent characters, they go back to him being British. It's inconsistent.
That you cast. How much closer could I be?
Would you like me to snuggle up?
But I didn't
ask for this.
I didn't ask for snuggles.
Yeah, it's a little, I think we're moving a little fast, Vanitas.
Well, they were technically not brothers, so I guess it's okay now, but...
Not just light, not just darkness. We decide what we are.
So what was Ventus's goal? Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Ventus. Vanitas, he just wants to be inside Ventus?
I did decide.
Do I deign to respond to that? Or do I just move past it and answer the question? I'm gonna choose the latter, because I'm tired. I guess, like, darkness. Just darkness.
What I am is darkness.
That's true. Yeah, he confirmed what Tom said. Okay, I don't get it, but...
How is that okay? Vanitas?
Sora, what do you want?
Sora's kind of a third wheel in this conversation.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of awkward because he doesn't really have anything to do with Vanitas, and yet they just happen to share the same face, so...
Well, they sort of do, but I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, let's not. It's already... Whoa! You're making Kingdom Hearts confusing for me.
Hey, who? Steady on there. So yeah, he just comes straight out with this move this time. We'll call it his desperation move.
Well, everybody needs a good super in any game.
I eventually learned not to keep air dashing into the wall.
I guess it's easy when you just dodge roll everywhere until he's done.
The lads are having a nap, it's fine.
Kind of seems like an Aqua one-on-one sort of battle anyway. Okay, like the end of Birth by Sleep, that's fair.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's just embarrassing, Terra Xehanort.
Terranor, I thank you to remember the name and put some respect on that name.
I ain't remembering shit about this wacky character, and you know it.
This old wacky character,
Classic Terranort.
Right in the dick, why?
It sounded like he said, but ow.
But ow, though. Now for one of the better cutscenes of the game, even if the Days trio are undoubtedly more developed.
Did they expand on this one, or was it the same one again?
It's basically the same one.
Ah, I see.
I was talking about their relationship in general.
He's still tie-dyed. He's still styling against the man.
Please, come back. Terra!
Just slap his face a little, he'll be fine.
Terra! Your friends are here!
Cooties!
Yeah, the anti-cootie chains of yore.
Yeah, you know, it's a solid defense weapon whenever you have to go through elementary school. What is this Persona shit? What are you doing?
I have finally reached the level of Volcel, Sora. Behold my ultimate power.
You'll never be able to break these chains. They're our bond.
Oh,
He said that ironically. I can't believe that.
Richard Epcar's just having a hell of a time.
You have no power over me.
Again, just like last time, this looks really silly. It looks like that desk toy, you know, where you bump marbles against each other.
Oh no, we shook the babies to death.
Just setting it up for the big hit.
Now I will drop them 30 meters, shattering them instantly upon impact.
Why didn't he have any other chain-based attacks as opposed to this one?
I don't know.
I would have liked to see some chain attacks. It seems like a thing a Darkness guy would use. Oh yeah, now we finally explained why this happened, so...
The one behind.
But Cooties, that's cheating!
Get out of there.
Ah! Really abusing his ankles a lot during this game.
Oh! You fell to the dark.
Yeah, well, I'm back now.
Yeah, no, I'm really done hearing you talk.
Oh, it's gonna be one hell of a stank. Oh!
Those always look like tendons. I guess he's ripping out pure tendons.
Oh, 10 years of just Darkness morning breath were released right there.
Just toss him a thing of Listerine. I have one spared.
Right.
Listen to me talk. Listen to the quote and be inspired.
I'm smelling your mouth and your armpit at the same time. Let me go.
I will return to this land
Oh Jesus, he's doing it.
and protect my friends.
Terra!
Jam him in the hole.
Okay, I guess I don't need this sick, ripped body anymore.
Well, he had no feet, so I'd be a little disappointed. And he had no dick, which is, I think, a deal breaker, personally. Now, in future, in future Kingdom Hearts games, though, we need another Darkness stand user. Like, I don't know how they'll justify it, but we just need another one, because I always thought that was a cool gimmick.
I was joking, by the way. Of course there's more stuff to do.
Why is Darkness like water a lot, now that I think about it?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if there's like a metaphor there that I've just missed.
Don't try to explain to me, I'm lost.
And we fought Xehanort together.
Yeah, we were there for this, yeah.
Darkness awaits you.
Alright, look, I know you're into Darkness, but you can't just use it to solve all your problems, alright? Hey, you owe us back taxes. Darkness awaits you! It doesn't work, alright?
That's not gonna stop the IRS, I assure you.
I mean, if Yoshi has to run...
Oh my god, Yoshi's one of the 13.
That's it!
Hell, I think I would have liked that more, actually. Remember when we thought Mike was gonna be one of the... That's still one of my favorite jokes from the original playthrough. Just Mike being in the fucking Organization 13.
Aqua!
And the other one.
And also Ventus!
I'm sorry, Ven, when you look that good in, like, hot pants, I'll come after you first. Although, technically, he did here, completely destroying the joke. Fuck.
Yeah. You never stop lighting my way back.
Aww.
Maybe if they had a sequel between Birth by Sleep and another game, maybe it wouldn't have taken so long.
You're here.
And I'm here as well, and you're over there.
Sora's there too, I guess.
You found me.
What I want to know is,
like
where's the dark suffused caveman?
Who?
Never mind, botch joke. I'm not doing very well today, guys, I apologise. Heh, all's well that ends well.
I have no emotional attachment to these people that I barely know.
Aqua and Ventus need rest. Terra, look after them.
Okay, guy.
Aqua, you have the pants in this relationship, you make do.
I mean, she is the literal master, so...
That's what he wants. For us to make a mistake.
You know,
Put
press the
ourselves
X
in
button
danger.
so triangle's square instead of R1, stuff like that.
Sora, go. We'll catch up with you.
And we'll catch up with you, viewers, in the next part of Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Please, God, give me some new content.